Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome to episode 1 of Peaceful Vale. We will be taking over Peaceful Acres. So let's get started with creation of our character here. Give him a slight tan. Bleach blonde hair. A goatee. And the color will be bleach blonde as well. Blue eyes, good. Bleach blonde of that. I'm gonna name him Draven. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm starting over again. I didn't like the way that one was playing out from earlier. Peaceful Vale is going to be the name of our little establishment, if you will. And I'm going to turn up some XP here. Other time, fast resist. Stamina can go up. Mana can go up. Health can go up. I'm just customizing it. Lost blues, everything on death. Ball. We don't want curse on. And let's go ahead and make it very easy for fishing. Turn that up. Turn that up. Turn that up. Turn the speed up. Healing damage. Okay. Alright, so let's go. Peaceful Vale.
Under a bright falling November veil. It's a cure, a blessing, so wet. Once healed by the ancients, its might set free. It in power, stress, and longing. Humanity dug the elixir wells. Heart, land, and each other quenched their thirst. Elixir and blood. Depths of the well, unforeseen curse. Shroud. Fog, only to spread and devour. Facing their downfall, ancient and human united, forged the flame wall. Now, go to come.
Oh crap, I wanted to change my hairstyle. Oh well. Let's go over and check that one. Alright, here we go. I'm only gonna play for a couple minutes. I do have to get up for work. Did not realize the time. I have to get up at 5 a.m. And it's going to be a rough one. I'll tell you that. I was off for 2 weeks for Christmas break. I am a school bus driver, so when the children do not have school, I do not have school. A vast world awaits you, filled with secrets and corral. Press I and navigate to the map to track your discoveries. Also, for the map, if you press M, it brings up the map as well. Okay. There's a note here from Balthazar. On the plain, the alchemist's theories one. On the plain and its murmurs. Pure light engulfs the knowledge of the ancient breed, protects it in a flaming core. Wisdom far beyond my imagination. I could stare into the fire for hours, seeking answers, a whisper, but I hear none. Despite processing a voice, it only speaks to those born from the flame. A shame, as I believed we could have quite enlightened conversations. Balthazar. Sorry guys, I'm just a little excited. My Steelers just played their final game. And they won. Something else did not load correctly, because usually there's a flame here and there is not. Oh, there it is. Why is not moving red? So we are going to the playoffs. So if you're a Baltimore fan, I'm sorry. And it says, use a terraforming tool or explosives to forge a path through the rubble. Explosive powder balls can be thrown. Explosive barrels are detonated at range. So, let's break our way in. Noble in history drinking song. Ode to pink to pike me. Gather round, we're drinking, an ode to the queen once young. 3 babes on ye arm, cup full to the brim. Thinking out loud she sang, rather mead in my cup, or my cup filled with rum. Drink too much rather than be done. Can not only have some, so share some around. Drink too much rather than drink one. Rather mead in my head, or my head on the run, than my head on a pike with none. Get the rum in the mead, get the mead in the cup, and the cup to your head drink up. Oh, okay, there we go. Thought I was stuck. Let's see if so there's penny funds there. I do have 2. No, I have 3 torches. Your inner flame allows you to resist the shroud. But if you linger, you will perish. Escape the shroud, replenish your time in the shroud. they're sinking into the ground. Okay, here we go. What I like to do is I like to cut right first. Number two. I'm cutting right. Because there are some items over here. There will be a mouse, a rat right there. These are supposed to be glowing red, but they're not. Noble in history, love letter to Queen Jasmine. Don't leave my side. Jasmine, is it true the ancients call upon you to stay behind as the rest of us slumber? Will you be there when I awake? Please, you cannot leave my side. You're my all. Why must we change? I miss the old days when we used to travel together, side by side. You let me linger next to you. You held my hand, and now, all this secrecy? For what? I thought you could confide in me. I don't want the ancients to drive us apart. I'll lose all faith. If you must go, at least give me a farewell kiss. All my heart, Emily. Oh, there they are. A little bit late to made me jump, because I wasn't anticipating the attack when we hadn't been attacked at first. And drink out of a water barrel here. Captain's Journal. Day 1. Hold the chamber to your last breath. These were the words of the Ancient One, before he entered with a handful of our best warriors. It was the first time I'd seen one of its kind, and I expect it to be the last. Its face is burned in my mind. My life and those of my remaining soldiers are plagued to this scared duty. Captain Arkwright. There's a bed here for laying down. Arrows are good, and I will show you where to get some free arrows. Free arrows are always good. A good night's rest. Finally, a break from the tedious work. My bones are sore, but the warmth of a fire, a little shelter, and some sleep should allow me to become well rested. Food is getting scarce. I hear they're planning an expedition. Thankfully, I hid some rations below my bed. They will make a nice meal when cooked over a fire. falling to ruin. We held out hope, digging through the rubble, our lips whispering prayers to the ancients. Always a watchful eye toward the horizon. Even in this furthest corner of the world, the shroud threatens to engulf us and steal away any ray of hope. As the air grew thick, that was cursed fog. With that cursed fog, we held on, as fire raged on the horizon, ash falling like snow on howling feet. We pushed harder. May this home, long kept, usher us into the bright age. Now there are steps down here. I will get to those as soon as I get a bow. Same with over here. As soon as we get a bow, we'll take this on. There's more free arrows over here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, fine meat, fresh meat. Well, hopefully fresh meat. Nope, just bones. Okay, berries are good. It wants us to build our base here, but we're not going to build a base just yet. I'm going to show you another spot to get some more free arrows. As we go along the way, I'm going to harvest these plants. See, he thought he was going to get the sneak attack on us. It didn't quite work out for him. Okay, there's 3 arrows here. 2 on this fence. 1 up here. Now, we need the grapple hook to get across. So we cannot get across yet. So we need to go down through the shroud. Captain's Journal, Day 6. The raiders have besieged us these past 2 days, attacking from the bridge. Their eyes, such madness. We have withheld so far, but only just. We may not survive the next assault. I've ordered to rig the pass with our last mutations. If those scavengers return, we are prepared. Captain Arkwright. Captain's Journal, Day 20. We are hungry. We had to destroy the bridge, and with it our connection to supplies. But it worked. We haven't seen any more scavengers. The Cinder Vault and those within it are safe and should remain so. If we are to avoid starvation, we may have to take our chances in the horrible shroud. Either choice is certain death. Captain Arkwright. Stay on the path, lest the shroud's kin take you. Salvation lies straight ahead. I'm going to go ahead and gather some of this. Before we continue down in, let me come up here real quick, and I'm going to craft an axe and a pickaxe. Well, it's a fishing line. There's my bow. Let's go ahead and grab some of these. Okay. Before we continue, let's go ahead and take care of that shroud. Just moving a couple of things around here. So I'm going to go take care of that shroud real quick. Go take care of the other shroud, and I forgot a letter. I always forget that one little letter. Let's go over here on this side first since this is the closest. Stuff. There. A shroud looms. The blue jays no longer drift so carelessly through the air. Something is changing. A nebula flows toward us, springs from the abyss like a tidal wave. They call it the shroud. It carries disease and suffering, changes soil and people. I must understand this madness, but discovering a remedy will be difficult with supply lines cut off by the soldiers. Balthazar. Oh, did not want that. That's why we have that. Okay, that's good. Now there is one other shroud, or two other shrouds, sorry. There's this one over here that we were going to point to the bow, which we now have. There's a key in there. Oh, did I miss that the first time? Alright, one more shroud to go through. And there's some active mycelium over here that we're going to grab real quick. as well, and then go get another letter. Nope. Well, that dissipates. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna arm myself here. So with that thing dissipate, we're going to pop that. I'm going to pop the door here. And that. Switch that. I'm going to bring up the light so you can see. And here, oh, come on. Lock the door. There's another ring. As soon as I get up out of here, we're going to go ahead and grab this from Sam. This backpack is full. Hold up. Don't need that one. I should have salvaged it. Oops. I do need this, however. If we want magical chest. Gotten. Changing back to weaponry. Get rid of that. Bones are easy to come by. I'm going to go ahead and harvest this. Shoot down beehives from trees to retrieve honey and wax. Be careful, the hives are usually protected by their spawn. Sometimes there's two hives, like there is here. You can either jump up and harvest, or if you have a bow or a wand, you can go ahead and shoot it down. Here's that missed letter that I always miss. Move up here. War. Gormander. An army of lunatics, sickly pale, barely lifting their feet above the bloody ground. They dragged themselves through our valleys, through the Manissa, led by the mad guard of the north, Borgoth. I've always knew the elixir would sow a seed of distrust. I look up at the ancient spire, at the sky. There is no running, no hiding. We must preserve. Balthazar. Sorry I'm mispronouncing things, guys. Um, I do mispronounce a lot of words. Um, so my apologies on that. And gather more of this. It is getting dark. With the torch, I'm just gonna go over here. Excuse me. To the bed that's over here and sleep the night away. Make it daylight so it's easier to see. I would like to get to Peaceful Acres before I turn in for the night. At least get a workbench down, get the flame down. Like I said, I do have to work tomorrow at 5 a.m. I have to get up tomorrow morning for work at 5 a.m. Not in the least bit tired. I was off for 2 weeks, like I said, and I've been pulling almost all-nighters. I'm going to go ahead and grab some of this Enshrouded here. Backpack is full. Let's go ahead and get rid of this mana potion. Here there's a couple pieces of Enshrouded that we can chop down. And you can also chop these down for the shroud with liquid. Tree here, and then we'll continue on. Make sure I'm not missing any pieces of wood. This hourglass capsule replenishes your remaining shroud time in the shroud. It consumes upon use. Cannot be stashed in inventory. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of one of these torches. We really don't need that. Torch. Oh, that's so many. Let me go ahead and grab this liquid shroud here. I'm not gonna worry about chopping that one. There's some up here. radioactive mycelium. Here's some here. My axe is almost broken, so not gonna worry about it. Interact with campfires to cook food or sit near them with eggs to become rested in the wilds. Spectacular progress is being made. To all who set their eyes upon my wondrous, no, allow me to begin again. To all travelers, I have conquered this terrain with my greatness. I am afraid not right. I'm afraid that's not right either. Wow. The bridge is nearly finished and I cannot find the words to express my joy. Confound it. How lucky we had the bountiful mine so close by for minerals and ore. One thing I do know, I'll name this bridge Vale. After my dearly departed fifth aunt, though if she were still alive, I'm not sure she would be flattered, for her and the bridge share not just the name, but a brash of nature. Sign, Cad Hawthorne. What were you thinking? Okay, so peaceful Vale. Almost was over with. Ish. I need to give them time to find it. Again, we cannot get across the bridge because we do not have the grapple hook. Now up here, we do need a grapple hook, but you can still get in. Oh, there's another beehive. Did I get everything? Just making sure I got everything out of that beehive. Okay. So I'm gonna need my axe for this. Now he is a level 3, so he is gonna hurt a little bit. Provided he hits us. Now he does, I'm going to put this ring of health on. Another note. Imagine this. You spot sunken stone temples on the horizon, obscured by mounds of dirt. They stretch towards the sky like titans. Stone cold finger bones. The mark of a hidden tomb. The stairs inside lead into darkness. Torch in hand, you slip down into uncertainty. into dread. Yet your search drives you deeper. A morbid treasure calls for you, left to rot in the dust. It is a family jewel. Is it family jewels? Heirlooms from faraway shores? Whatever it is, my friend, it'll be the foundation of our empire. The cornerstone to a fortress raised from spilled blood. Sound good? I know the rough location. If you take up the search, Grace, I'll split the goods. Deal? I usually can't get him. I didn't think that was worth the while. There's a bomb there. There we go. Some extra wood for us guys. Doesn't hurt to have wood. That's a little bit better than our bow. Misfortune strikes like lightning. The lightning sets the skies ablaze. It's my only source of light since the fire was doused by this mellifluous downpour. Of course, I had seen the clouds gather before I left to search the hidden tomb. I had tasted the threat in the breeze. Despite the warning signs, he pushed me to venture forth. You can wait out the storm, but the water may smother our treasure in mud. Can you bear to see our empire wash away? Wrath? Oh, that silver-tongued devil! The tomb is close by, but wind and rain bar me from venturing farther. This creaking tree scarcely shelters me, so I'll surely be soaked. The text ends abruptly. Poor guy got crushed by the tree. He says the tomb is nearby. Everything grab all one. Bees. There's his blasted bees. There's some honey. That one. Two. Let's go over here. We get him before Asian pops. Repair station. I'm going to go ahead and clear out first. and then we'll run through and loot. It's just the way I like to do it. Oop, didn't see him there. Oh my goodness. That group is full. I think I may got all the spiders. Yep, all the spiders are gone. So, Hopper, out of the trash! Hopper's my 10-month-old dog. He likes getting himself into trouble, if you will. Oh, I need to get rid of something. Let's go ahead and get rid of these health potions. So we need to go down here, and here's some more, this is, luminous, we can pick these up throughout the game. I do want some of this luminous, stuff here. I'm not going to dig too far down to where I can't get out. That should be plenty for right now. Oh, we just got over. There is a hidden door up here, right here, with an empty pot. Okay, let's go on up out of here. Before we do so, let's go ahead and repair. Alright. Let's see if I can get over there. I believe I'm heading in the right direction. Is that this way? No. Sludge wallops. That's a drop and a half. We're gonna find an easy way down. Come on, guys. Really and truly, there is no easy way down. Oh, ouch. That hurt just a little bit. Okay, wand out again. Is there another way down without killing myself? not on the map yet? So they really, truly do not have it open? That's not. That's a stranger danger right there. If I do say so myself. Let's go Vale. So I think it's gonna be that one. However, I could be wrong on the location. What takes us up there? We don't want to go up there. Let's see what happens when we go around. Now there are going to be wolves, so yeah. Should not be adventuring out like this at level 2. Perhaps that's Peaceful Vale right there. We'll find out. Oh, yeah, I'm calling it Peaceful Vale already. No. Oh, there's another hive of bees up there in that tree. There we go. Okay. This is not the house that we want. I don't know where I'm at. We do, however, have a rat infestation here. Let's go up this way. Okay, ooh. Okay, we are too far. Actually, in Ravelwood.